hello, as usual, getting everything started and sorted, so stick around, listen to this banging tune by Ascurd and NKN. Big ass. I'll be back here shortly.
What is this? Maybach music.
She got a big ass, but she ain't got class. So for this one night, it's only gon' last. She got a big ass, but she ain't got class. So for this one night, it's only gon' last.
Alright, so tonight we're going to continue with more Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. And I'll work on some art later. Not on the main sites, of course. Only on the private one. But for now, I think we're ready to go. Oh, it's a little... I don't know, it's been a little finicky today for some reason. It would capture, and then suddenly it would not capture anymore, so I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work or not. But I guess we're just going to find out, aren't we? Let's see what happens. Please work. Fingers crossed. Bollocks. Oh wait, no, it worked. Okay, great. Let's turn you down just a hair. Okay, so last time, where did we leave off actually? See, inventory, we have pictures, we have a newspaper clipping of, I think that's the 1810 one. Okay.
From the year. It's
You're not going to read it?
the newspaper clipping. It includes a rough sketch of a
Oh,
pattern
right, the other
found
Veve.
around the body.
Okay.
Gabriel.
And that's the journal about
The
Tetelo.
Ballsy, son of a...
Okay. What else we have? A completed Veve. We have whatever that is.
Wolfgang.
Dear Gabriel.
Read the journal. Okay.
The letters written.
That's
It
in
was
German, so I can't read
one-
it.
the-
We have the markings from the tomb that we don't know what the hell it means. Oh, actually, I didn't know you could actually read it. DJ Conclave tonight bring Fwet Cash, which I'm pretty sure is Dr. John. We know Crash died. I remember Crash died. He was giving us info about the voodoo cult that's hidden in New Orleans. And then there was, trying to remember. Oh yeah, the professor. The professor at the university. He ended up getting killed as well. And the only information he had was this. The Agreed Tribe, the People's Republic of Benin, which I believe was the part of the West Indies that we were speaking of before. Dambala, which is I don't know if that's one of the voodoo deities or something. And then Agum Badagri, which closely resembles the symbol for the Veves. And at the same time, it also really fits the setting of the Jackson Square location, because it was all round as well, with the sidewalks and everything. So I'm not entirely sure where to go from here. I know we came here for a reason, I think. I think we were trying to convince Mosley. Yeah, we were trying to convince Mosley that a cult actually exists, and that they're a threat. I don't know what information we have, but we have 2 dead bodies now. And if he doesn't think that's good enough, then I don't know what the fuck it is.
Hey, mostly. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Okay, so...
I have to tell you, Bud, I'm pretty pissed off about this case being closed. You guys are making a big mistake.
I'm not any happier about it than you are, Knight, but I got my orders.
Okay.
Can I ask, you're the...
So before I do this, I actually need to send out a message real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, just a little warning. Sorry. But we're good now. Okay, so, Crash is dead.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said? Did he mention pink elephants, too?
Come on.
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you actually see someone kill him?
No.
Because he was
Actually, I was with him when he
poisoned.
died.
Yes.
Could have been poison, though.
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy. Standard procedure. If it's anything other than an overdose, I'll get a report. But it
How long
won't
was that gonna
happen.
take?
I know these guys. Lock them up overnight, and they tend to overdo it the next day.
Yeah, if he was a drug fiend.
Professionalism is astonishing.
God damn it.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing,
I
Knight.
swear,
It's not about
useless.
me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
Come on.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of
Why are
yours,
all
I
the
might
constables
take you
always so
seriously and
useless?
lock you
No
up.
matter which realm.
As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
So useless.
How can I
I already... You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
How, Can I give you some items? What about this? The old 1810 newspaper clipping.
This is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the voodoo murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810?
1810. They killed then, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? That they are a threat?
Sure. If there is a voodoo cult, they're a threat.
Okay, was that enough, though, for at least one of the requirements?
Can I... How can I...
Prove there's a legit... Get me...
Okay, it worked. So I just need to, what?
How can I-
Prove there's a legitimate
There's a
voodoo
cult.
cult in New Orleans.
How?
Get me a lead
An
on
elite?
the cult.
How? I mean, we know Dr. John is somehow involved. Would this do anything for you?
Take a look at these notes.
No.
They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
Yeah? And what about them?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
This is interesting, if true. But how do you know he had the right pattern?
I gave him the fucking pattern. What do you mean? Do I have to show you the completed pattern?
You know those marks you
Okay.
found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So that's what Hartridge used, huh? I guess his analysis is on target, then. Okay, the murders were committed by a legitimate voodoo cult. You proved your point.
Yes. Okay, now we need to get a lead. How? How do I get a lead? I mean, I guess I could try to visit Dr. John, but I don't trust that. Don't trust that man. I haven't been there yet today,
I'll let you get back to it.
so
Have a good one.
if something happens, I think it's best I save here. New save. We'll call this Doc Johnson is maybe bad. The museum, not the shop. Yeah. Oh, it's
Why is it so dark in here?
good question.
Dr.
Why?
John? Hello? Uh-oh.
Oh, the snake! Oh, wait, what are we... Oh, shit. Oh, shit, am I dead? Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to die. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Vibrations. Vibrations. I need to create vibrations. Well, how? How do I create vibrations? Do I have anything?
This
No, I
is the
don't-
last
oh, shit.
page of
Okay, well, there must be something in here that I can do. There is an AC unit, I believe, somewhere. Oh, I don't know which button. This? I guess that was good.
You bastard!
Good day. Mr. Knight.
That thing just tried to kill me.
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see. and
Then why
we
was the
would not
door
expect
open?
any visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice.
In
I'm
what
out.
way is he valuable?
By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now what? All I have is evidence of him trying to kill me with his pet snake. Let's see, there's nothing else from Madame Casino. There's nothing at the bar. I don't think there's anything at the Jackson Square. I'm pretty sure I can't do anything at the cathedral. I did everything I could at the store. The cemetery is the only other thing, but there's nothing there. University's done. I can't visit Getty. I'm pretty sure I've wasted all my stuff with the grandmother. And same with the crime scene, so what do I just go back home? That moose!
happened to you?
He's still there!
Me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
When I was almost choked out.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
What do you mean?
Looks like a sparkly or something.
A
Got
sparkly?
it.
What is a
I
sparkly?
love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
Alright, Link. What'd you put in there?
There's some.
Yeah, look
Yes.
that's what I'm saying, look at it. You can't even look at it. Operate the
There
ashtray.
is.
Open the
That
ashtray.
doesn't.
Push the ashtray. Operate.
That doesn't.
Grab.
The item in it.
The item is too small, so use the tweezers on the ashtray. Is it a snake scale?
Looks like the python left me a
It
souvenir.
is.
Very interesting.
I think that's my lead for the connection, maybe. Oh my god, it is. Okay, let's grab you.
Those two are.
Well, then how do I do this? Use looking glass.
There's
No,
not a
stop it. Grab that.
Gabriel Magnif, the iridescent scale. The
Looking glass? Wait, how do I compare though?
Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo
It's the same.
Museum's python, hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. He places the two scales together.
Amazing. Now we have a lead. Okay. You wanted a lead? I got you a lead. That man needs to go away.
See you later.
Okay. Visit the constable again. And the fact that there's a drummer here as well is a bit... It's a bit off. Because he's relaying messages. I'm surprised the one that's standing outside the shop is not the drummer as well.
Hey. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Yes, and you wanted a lead. Got you a fucking lead.
I have these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. Certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight. If we can tie them into this voodoo cult, we just might have something. Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well,
Good.
you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes.
Yeah, good
Come
idea.
on.
Very good idea. At least one smart idea from yous.
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
Something's gonna happen to you. You don't want to lay low.
It's getting late.
Oh, okay.
Gabriel
I'm done for the
decides
day.
to go home for the day.
Good. Progress. Now, please do not call Malia. Please do not call Malia, because she is doing something, I'm pretty sure, as well. No, you idiot! Oh, good. Yeah, you can't get your dick wet.
Dang!
Have a nightmare again? So from what I'm understanding is that this is a flashback to the stuff with Tetelo. That's Tetelo. That's the one that fell in love with her. He's a witch hunter. That's new. Medallion again. That's still the same. So if Tetelo had the medallion, then who has the medallion now? Dr. John? Or Malia? And then the night became as day. I glimpsed nature's reddest claw. The face of fear looked back at me as I gazed into the maw. Whoa, hello! Well, we made some very bad mistakes. Great. It's a half-alive chicken.
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay. Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
It makes
Don't
sense.
even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee? I'll have it all cleaned up before you get back.
They know where you live now.
I'm pretty sure they've known for
It's
quite
gonna
some
be
time now.
fine. Now go on. Are you sure
Okay.
you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone.
Yeah,
Ugh. Not that they aren't still watching.
exactly.
Anyway, speaking of keeping busy, we got that book you ordered in this morning. The
Oh.
one on Rada drums.
Oh, good.
Really? Great.
Wonderful. So
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
It's just a letter. You're freaking out over a piece of paper. Come on.
It's just an envelope.
See?
I can see that.
This is the
Okay,
last...
yeah. Open.
The
Envelope is unmarked, of course.
Gabriel opened a note from Mosley and a small brass key.
Oh, it's Mosley.
The key. Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am. At least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there. P.S.
Okay.
I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is signed, Detective Mosley.
Okay, so we have a key to his office. And that means it's going all throughout the city, so if the police are on board with this... That is quite concerning, actually. The only person that has the means to do something like that would be Molly Ageti, because her family ran almost the entire city with the hospitals and everything. So that means that she is complicit in some form. But how? Summon, warn, engage, request, inquire, announce.
The book contains several pages of radar drum code.
Okay.
The book...
But
Grace actually managed to find a book on the radar drum code.
that's all I can do with it. And that's all I have. Okay, so we need to visit the... I really don't want to go to the police station just in case.
Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
I'll be just fine. Just fix this, okay?
I'm trying, Gracie.
I don't know how this is going to be useful being here. All we know is that he has something for us.
Gabriel can't...
Well then, get back there.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
Sorry.
Wait, but I... How do I get back there then? Do I have to wait here for the beignet guy to show up?
I think we should talk about what's going on around here, Officer Frick.
I don't want to hear it, Mr. Knight. Now do yourself a favor and keep your nose out of here.
I'm being more aggressive than normal.
Got a sec?
Can't say that
Do you know?
I like Lawrence Welk myself.
Yeah, you seem like that type of person that likes that old-timey nonsense.
Do you know?
Black. Voodoo. Isn't that kind of the same thing?
Actually, no.
Well, all I know about voodoo is to keep away from it. You should too, Knight.
Does...
Hell.
Have you ever heard of Dumbala?
No, sounds foreign or something.
Do you
Revés?
know anything of
Hound what?
Hound 4? It's a temple.
Sounds like someone's pulling your leg on that one.
Okay.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
We don't have a, Detective Mosley here.
What?
I'm sorry,
I've
what?
seen him all week.
Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have a Detective Mosley on the force.
Okay. Yeah. That's normal.
About Detective...
I told you.
Where the fuck is the beignet guy when you need him? How do I make them leave? Maybe I can talk to the... I don't even know if he's around, but I could probably go see the hot dog cart man. See if there's anything in the square. Just the rudder drum man. I could probably figure out the code from that. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Oh. Now there is a food cart there. The fortune teller stand is there, but she's not around anymore. I wonder if maybe... Actually, you know what? I want to go back to the shop and look at the newspaper, because I forgot to do that. It might be a clue.
Lucy.
Really?
Times-Picayune, dated the 23rd of June, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. Jean's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, St. Jean's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou St. Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. Jean's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
Sure, why not?
Okay,
It is St.
yeah.
John's Eve.
Fine,
There'll be
that's
enough tonight
fine.
for sure.
This is great.
Well.
Good news. Okay. I only have 2 leads at the Jackson Square, hopefully.
I'll be back
One
later.
for sure.
Don't hurry back on my...
So Jackson Square. Take a look at the rudder drum first and see if anything happens with that.
Does this mean it?
What are you doing?
Gabriel listens carefully to the drums and opens his radar book to translate.
Okay, none of them start with that symbol. None start with that one either. They all start with the little M thing. And that's all we have. We just have these pages? Oh no, there's more. Okay, hold on. Wait, are you gonna go on forever? Hey up. How are you today? Welcome in. Oh god. How do I make it stop? Is it in a loop? I'm doing pretty okay. I went to the cleric today. They gave me some stuff to try out, and so far it's doing okay. Only problem is that it costs an arm and a leg. Don't know what I'm doing other than translating. Is this thing gonna stop? I think it's looping. Yeah, it's looping. Okay, stop. No, you're not gonna stop. Okay, that's fine. You keep doing you. I'll figure it out. First symbol does not... It does not appear here. Second symbol... does not appear. Okay. Third symbol... Oh, don't do it over. Come on. Oh, now you're messing with me. Okay, I see that one. Call conclave. Nothing starts with that one. That. Tonight. That. Swamp.
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct, there'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp. That must be the bayou.
Okay, but... Am I supposed to go and witness it? How do I do that? I mean, I have an animal mask. That should get me in. I can wear the bracelet and they know that I belong there. But is that it? Okay, let me see if I can get into the... I need to get into the police station somehow. Come on. Are you a beignet guy?
A vendor selling
Yes,
vignettes.
okay.
And Cafe Ole has taken the lucky dog vendor's old spot.
Now, how do I convince him to get to the police station?
The vignette vendor.
Hello. What can I do for you, sir?
Haven't I seen it before?
Say, haven't I seen you before?
I get around the French Quarter. Used to be at Royal and Conti.
You say you used to be at Royale and Conti?
That's right.
Why'd you leave Royal and Conti?
Well, the guy who used to be here,
You
the
can't
lucky
see. Oh
dog
shit!
guy,
Ah!
he was my cousin.
It was
Ralph.
working fine
He
a
went
few
off to
moments ago.
college, see, and this spot came open.
God damn it!
I thought Jackson Square'd be a better gig, you know? Tourists and all.
What's happening?
Is it?
Well, no, actually.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Let me see if I can try it a different way. Give me 1 second. Oh god, how am I supposed to do this if you're not going to show up? What if I do that? Turn on windowed mode. And then tell you to connect to the window. You're not going to show... Okay. Yeah. This is the issue I was having earlier. It would work perfectly fine for quite some time, and then all of a sudden it would just go black. And it's not even in the list. I have the status window, which is that, but that's useless. How else can I get this to show up? Ah, bollocks. Sometimes I strongly dislike OBS. Okay, that sees it, but is it going to show up? No. No, it's not. It's selected. It knows it's there. How else can I do this? Let's try a... That's not going to work either. Try monitor. I don't want to show the entire monitor, but I don't really have much of a choice. See if it works though. Yeah, okay, fuck it. We'll just do it this way. Hopefully it works.
Why don't you go back there?
Do you think? I've been kind of torn. Must be the weather. These thick clouds we've had all week. I'm just not seeing the crowds here that I expected.
Okay. That means I lost so much footage, most likely. And I'm trying to do this for like a video. I do have a save from before this. I could go back and do it again, but it's not... yeah, no.
I definitely think you should go back to Royal and Conti.
Really? I'm glad you think so. I always liked that beat, but I thought I ought to give this a shot.
Oh, absolutely. The grass is always greener.
Exactly. You're right. I'm going back over there today.
Okay, good. So he's supposed to go back to the police station, which should give me enough time to get into the office for Mosley. That's the only lead I have for today. But I was warned about death. Let's see if this works. Come on, beignet guy. Yes!
Hey, it's a beignet guy. He's back.
Where?
Oh, come on, both of you. Both of you, what are you doing? No! Oh, shit. Now how do I get your fat ass to leave and go out there? Oh, you are! Good.
Grab me 3 or 4, would you?
No.
Forget it, I'm broke.
Rats.
Yeah, get out there.
You stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes. Okay. Get back here.
The door.
Yeah, I know. Use the key that he gave us. Now, what does he have in here for us? I mean, I can...
Not me. I've...
Okay. You're not gonna look?
There's a tracking device in the drawer.
Oh. Okay.
This tracker might come in handy.
But is that all we have? Just a tracker? There's nothing else?
The drawer.
Can you open up the other one? Open.
The desk is...
There has to be something more.
Mosley's desk has more groin on it than on he. Logs of unsolved cases. Police department memos and other didactic blurbs.
Is that really it? Just a tracking device?
A microwave. If Gabriel...
Okay. He didn't mention anything else in his letter, did he? Oh, 2 trackers. Okay. Read.
Mosley's note says...
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested I take vacation time, so I am. At least as far as they know. Try to keep out of this. It's too hot for a rookie. Just in case, I'm sending you my office key. You might find some useful things there. P.S.
There's only
I
one
think this
useful
note
thing.
will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
The note is signed, Detective Mosley.
Okay, so now I need to think. We have 2 trackers and a tracking device to use. We need to find the conclave, which is going to be tonight. I think I have a means inward because I have the snake bracelet I can wear. And the animal mask. I just need to figure out the location. The only person that we know that has some sort of connection is Dr. John. So I need to slip something into Dr. John to track him. I guess. I really don't want to visit him again, especially after that close encounter. I'm going to assume that I had everything I need here. But just in case, I'll save. Don't know what to call it. I guess we could call it... is there more?
The suit doesn't...
Yeah, I'm not clicking on the suit, I'm clicking on the door.
Hey, get out of there, you.
Sorry, just looking for a restroom.
And that worked. Yeah, okay.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
So we know he has to bring the foot cache. And based on the research that we've done, is that the module is going to be brought to the conclave as well, usually, because that's the ritualistic casket. Could try.
This is a seke madule, isn't it? A small ritual coffin?
I am not familiar with that
You
terminology.
liar.
Really? I find that odd.
You may find it odd if you wish, Mr. Knight.
No, you gotta put the thing in.
Gabriel slips the signal device into the Seke module.
Good.
Can I assist you, Mr. Knight?
No, just looking.
Now, if only they take the coffin to the ritual.
Yeah, exactly. I can't really put a tracking...
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening. This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
I see. No problem. I'll just...
Leave. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the spirits guard you well tonight.
Right. Now what? Oh. That's new.
Gabriel activates the tracker. The tracker does not show anything. They must not have taken the Seiki modulator to the ritual.
Oh, great. Now what?
Yeah, now what? Because if I just wander in there, I'm going to get lost. I have one more tracking device. And I have no idea where to use it. Come on, think. You know what? I'm just going to wander around. Maybe something will happen. If I can. Doesn't seem like you can leave this screen. Oh, you can.
Gabriel activates the tracker.
Oh,
Gabriel feels confused.
Great. Wonderful. I'm going to be lost. Yeah, okay. How about now?
Gabriel, the tracker does...
Oh.
There must be something else I'm missing, but what?
A cool sweat missed Gabriel's forehead. Where is he again?
Yeah. No. Okay, I'm gonna reload. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. And there's nothing else here.
Not me.
Logs. Nice polish. Art.
Maybe that is it. So, perhaps I'm getting the order of events wrong.
Hey, get out of there, you.
Maybe I need to...
Sorry. Just looking for a restroom.
I mean, I did the Rotodrum thing. I guess I could check the cathedral. Maybe there's something there. Because if the voodoo cult is that deep, do you think the Catholics would be in on it too? That'd be weird, right?
It looks like someone found and moved Crasher's body.
Can I slip a tracker right into Dr. John's pants? That'd be funny. What are you gonna open?
May I help you, my child?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it will make you feel better.
I think I just need an overall apology to the universe.
I see. Apology noted.
Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
But it was different than what it was before, so maybe if I go back into this one... and wait for it.
Danila doesn't.
May I help you?
Could you give me a blessing?
Would that comfort you, son?
It couldn't hurt.
Very well.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
That doesn't help at all. So the message was originally to bring the flat cache, which is the whip, not the Cicane module. I don't even know where the flat cache is. But it should be with him, since the note does strictly say, DJ, bring flat cache.
Wolf.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Where is it? Yeah, DJ Conclave tonight. Bring flat cache. Does he keep it in a container? Because he can't slip a tracking device on a whip.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
I don't see a whip on screen anywhere. Oh, well, I mean, there's kind of one hanging there, I
Dr.
think.
Voudin call a ritual whip a wet cache.
Can you somehow attach that to there? Or do I need to... Oh, wait, maybe I need to, like...
That's not the way it works. Gabriel has to leave the signal device somewhere, and the tracker part will locate it.
That doesn't help.
Those two objects will... Those...
You don't have to turn them on or anything. It has to be with this. Because it gives me a point for
Gabriel
that.
slips the signal device into the Seike module.
Can I assist you, Mr.
Okay, yeah, we know how this goes. Well, you give me enough time to do something else. Hold on to this.
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight, but I am afraid I must close the museum early this evening. This is St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
I see. No problem.
Lee.
Well, you did give me a point, so that must mean something.
Lucy, I'm home.
Oh, joy.
Do I have to request any research?
Are you okay?
I'd be peachy if you'd give up all this voodoo crap, Gabriel.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages for me?
Nope.
Okay.
Could you do...
Sure.
Nothing. Great.
I can't think...
Okay.
And I've exhausted everything else. What am I missing? I need the tracker to figure out where the thing is. Unless I give you the tracker.
Do you know anything?
No.
What if I give you this?
Do you know...
No.
I may need my hint book actually on this one because I'm lost. I think I went to the bayou a bit too early.
I'll be back later.
See ya.
So how do I make time progress? I could try to see the shop.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Alright, sir, do you have anything useful to say?
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Do you know anything about rider drums?
What I know, I wouldn't be talking about with you.
Oh, what if I have to use the rider drums to tell them to bring not the foot cache, but the Sakai module? No! Oh, I know what to do! I think I know what to do. Hold on. Cemetery. And we're gonna change the scribblings. How do I change the scribblings? Operate?
The wall doesn't work.
Do something!
The wall...
Wipe it off!
Gabriel...
You can't... Okay, what if I grab the brick, rewrite it to say to bring the Sakai module?
Gabriel should at least wait until the watchman
Okay.
is gone before defacing the tomb.
That makes sense. We'll wait. I'm patient. There you go. Get out of here. Good man.
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb.
What do you mean you're not sure what to say? I know exactly what to say. Bring the Sakai module. Oh, I don't know how to translate that. Okay. I can go see Moonbeam. Moonbeam was the one that could do it. So maybe she can help me translate it.
A sign on the front door.
No.
Gentier's home reads,
No, I needed that.
channeling seminar until August 1st.
Damn it, okay. I need a translator. The only people who could would be part of the conclave. And the only other one would be I doubt it, but the shop owner? He's into the voodoo shit.
Hi.
Can you translate or rewrite?
Do you know anything about these crosses? I think there's some kind of code.
Looks like a lot of hen tracks to me, man.
Come on. And I don't have a translation book. Or do I?
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back, though.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Under the window are reference books, dictionary.
No.
The top shelf,
German.
the chandelier is... Alright,
I wasn't clicking on the chandelier.
that shelf holds used copies of... They just leap. They just... The top shelf contains...
No.
That shelf contains...
No.
That shelf...
Come on.
They just leap. The books on the...
Bollocks. What else can I do? Can I translate it myself?
It's...
K modulate. S. We have an S. Do we have an E? We have an E. K. We don't... Oh no, we do have a K. E, Y. Do we have a Y? Bring Fwet Cash. No, we don't. So we don't know how to translate that. Okay, Grace, you're gonna have to be useful here. Hopefully.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Damn it. Do I combine the brick with that?
Those two...
No. And the only other person that could probably translate it is dead. Think.
I'll be...
What am I missing? Madame Cardinal? She won't let me in because I'm not dressed up as a priest. Police department's useless. Is there someone new at the Napoleon House? No. But we have the Rada drummer outside, so he's keeping tabs on us. Yeah, I think I'm in the wrong place. It's a long shot, but maybe the groundskeeper can help.
Hello there, got a sec?
You got something to say, son?
How's business today?
About like every day. It's what you call a seller's market.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Yeah, no, okay. What if I just show you?
Does this mean anything to you?
Sure. I see them marks all the time on tubes. Don't know what they mean, though.
So you think there's another marking somewhere? Not here. Unless there's one on the Getty tomb. No, there's not one here. Okay, what was this piece again?
There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors.
Operate?
The plate is locked in position.
Keyhole.
There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
Okay. I'm very lost right now. I know what I need to do. I need to change the phrasing on the tomb, but I don't have a translation to do it. And I don't have any books in the bookshop about it. I could try to give Ritter a call and see if he has any information, but I highly doubt it as well. Just to confirm, if we come...
Posted on the door of the museum.
Okay, so we can't go back there. I've exhausted all my options so far. So unless there's something new here, I need to do something at the shop, most likely. I guess I could check that. The old fortune teller's booth. Also, I do apologise, by the way, for this. It is a point-and-click game. I know it's not the best thing to watch because everything is pretty slow. But the story is actually very deep and very engaging. Essentially, we have Gabriel Knight, who's the lead character here. He is a writer by trade. He's sold a few novels. He owns a bookshop.
Hey, Grace. Here I am.
Oh,
And
boy.
he got himself
Party time.
wrapped up in a series of murders that have been happening throughout the city which were around voodoo. The police believed that the voodoo murders were not related to real voodoo, but the deeper we dug, the more we realized that it does relate to actual murder not actual murder, but actual voodoo, like a hidden voodoo cult in the city. We came back today, and there was a dead chicken inside of the shop, so he's being watched right now by someone or something, a group of people. And now I don't know what to do. I can try to call Ritter. That's the only idea I have. Let's see, on 490 9.
There's nothing there.
Hey, shush. 32 4.
No, I can't afford to call Germany again till I've figured more of this out.
So what do you want from me? Did I miss my opportunity to get a translation done? The only other thing I can think of is to try to go back to the university and get into the dead professor's office and see if he has a translation book on how to do those chicken scratches. He would be the only one that has it.
Try not.
Good luck.
But when I asked him about it, he seemed pretty dumb on the subject. Please let there be something here.
The door to...
It's locked. Okay. Is there anything on the bulletin board?
Gabriel's Greek night at the Alpha Psi Omega frat house. It looks like it took place sometime last spring. Gabriel's, there's a notice for a lecture on investigative reporting techniques to be given by octogenarian Pulitzer Prize winner Laura Bodor.
Oh, I know that name.
Unfortunately, it's weeks away. By that time, Gabriel will have to
That's
have
a
learned on
reference.
his own. Gabriel scans the... Need a ride to LA the last weekend.
I wouldn't go there.
Gabriel scans the bullet. Work out of your home and make up to $2,000 a week in your spare time.
I mean, I could try to call
Call
it.
555.
I actually called them once. You sell cat food over the
Oh,
phone.
never mind.
Gabriel, ha! We'll do algebra or biology homework for food.
I mean, whatever pays the bills, I guess. Oh, I know it's pointless to go visit Malia, but I could try. Because if she's in on the conclave, this will not turn out well.
Ms. Getty is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
Good day to you too, asshole. Wonderful. Now what? I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything at the crime scene. Moonbeam is closed. You're closed. You're useless. That's where I need to be. The only other option would be the police station. There's no one at the bar. There's no one there. I can check this. And see if the fortune teller booth has some remnants left behind.
Madam Laura. Gabriel would not mind picking up a few extra bucks by using Madame Lorelei's boot while she's gone, but he doesn't know how to
I need a
belly
hint.
dance. Why do...
I severely need a hint. Think. What am I missing? Mosley won't have a translation book on voodoo stuff, so that's useless. I know I don't have a translation book on the subject either. The only other possibility would be to try to have Grace purchase one. Assuming that there's a book on the subject.
Hello, beautiful.
Please let me do something here.
Do you know anything?
No.
Okay. Can I just tell you to order something?
Are you?
I'd be
Got a... Could you?
Sure.
I can't think.
Okay.
Okay, yep. I'm gonna have to break down and use a hint. So give me one moment. You're gonna see my screen. Let me see if I can actually make the game show up now, though. Probably not. Nope. Still missing. Well, anyways, I'll look it up. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Gabriel Knight hint book. There we go. Let's see, we are on day 6, I believe. Day 6. That's way down there. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I looked at the envelope. I've read the paper. I'll need to prepare for the conclave. So do something with the tattoo sketch. We did the stuff with the beignet guy. I did the drummer bit. Okay, so this is talking about the office. So let me make sure I did everything at the office. The desk sergeant. I did the desk sergeant bit. Took the tracking device. It doesn't mention anything else, so I think I did everything in the police office, correct? And I'm on the right track when it comes to the cemetery as well. Oh! Okay, that's where I screwed up, I think. No, it knows that I need those letters. Okay, so how do I get the letters? Okay, the message you need to write uses all 3 of these letters. Did you try breaking up the words and figuring out the letters yourself? What do you mean? The message broken up says... stuff. Oh! Oh, it's a new message on there! So I have to copy down the... Okay, got it. I know what to do now. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's get this back up here. Oh, in the meantime, I need to do something with the tattoo sketch. Which I show her. Because she's an artist.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Use your paints to copy this snake tattoo onto my chest.
Now, why on earth would you want me to do that?
Good question. I'm going to a party tonight.
I'm going to a party tonight. Costume, you know.
You don't say. I guess you're going with Malia.
Yeah. That's right.
And why should I help you out? We don't even like Malia.
Well, if you're jealous...
Well, if you're jealous about my feelings for her...
You know that's not it. I just think, as your friend, that she's trouble.
You're probably
it's
not wrong.
Understandable. I know you have certain feelings for me. Quite naturally.
Me? I would rather be hung by my hair over a bed of scorpions.
I know it must be hard having it in your face like this. No chance to avoid hearing about it, seeing it day by day.
Fine. I'll do it. Just shut up. Can we at least go in the back?
Sure, but... could you say that one more time and poke your lips more?
Ugh.
I love the back and forth.
What did I say?
The lead character is actually voice acted by Tim Curry himself. Oh, the detective that you missed is done by Mark Hamill.
The shirt, please.
You don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment.
I forgot.
No.
I forgot who does Grace's. She's the actress, the wife
Maybe
in
you'd like to tie me up?
I want to say
One
King
more
of
remark,
Queens.
and I'm leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was the King of Queens, the wife
Done.
in that.
It's just stunning.
Sorry I couldn't make it last longer.
Well, it was about what I expected from you.
Okay, so we have a fake tattoo on the chest. That should give me an in. And now if I just go back, copy down the new note, and then change it.
I'm going out.
See ya.
So if I use the sketchbook,
Let me get these new marks down.
now how do I translate?
Gabriel checks the two messages for duplicate symbols and transfers the letters from the matches to the new message. He finds that he has the translation for all of the symbols, except for 3.
Okay. I think we can infer the rest, yeah?
Gabriel sketched a new series of crosses.
Keep eyes on Gabriel Knight. But do not harm. Okay.
Gabriel gazes.
Okay, how do I do this? Do I just have to wait for him to leave? Come on, hurry up. There you go.
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Good man. So, Dr. John, bring... Or do I have to type in conclave tonight? Bring Seke Module. Or just bring Seke Module. Don't have an eye. Next message? Oh, okay, good. No, erase letter. Conclave. Tonight. Bring. I don't know how to spell it. Seke. How do you spell module? Well, you think that's enough?
Sensing that his message isn't quite right, Gabriel rubs it off in frustration.
Okay,
I think I'll...
God damn it, what the hell do I put in here? Let me see real quick if I wrote it down here. Ah, I did. Okay, cool, we good. DJ... Ing... Seke... Where's the N? Oh, N... O? A. It's an A. M-A-D-O-U L-E.
Pleased with his message,
There we go.
Gabriel tosses the break down. Now, if only DJ reads it in time.
So theoretically, if I go here now, activate the tracker.
Gabriel pulls out the tracking device,
Yes.
hoping that the Sheki Madule made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right. There's a blip. They must be here with the Seike Madule.
Save. We'll call this one probably going to die. And I'll just have to follow the blip.
Gabriel feels so turned around. Is this thing working?
Yes, it is. Oh, do I need to dress up yet? Or maybe I should dress up just in case.
Gabriel doesn't want to put that.
Okay. So not yet. Being a bit too preemptive.
Gabriel can barely focus on the LED with those.
Oh, come on. Oh, you're deep in there.
Gabriel hopes this.
Gods, how deep are you? Wait, what? I went by it. There we go. Okay. Now, wear the mask.
When in Rome. Here goes nothing.
Wait, what about the bracelet?
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the
There's
other
Dr. John.
celebrants.
Oh, those are
Yes,
nip-nops.
Dr. John. Brother
Pay no
Eagle.
attention to the
But
nip-nops.
first,
It's fine.
name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Oh, Dumbala.
Dumbala.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile.
Did not expect a pop
Who
quiz.
is the destroyer of men?
Goon Badagri.
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Okay. Yeah, we're having a party. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Totally fine. Great. Okay, killing chickens, as you do. Dance with the snake. Okay. Oh, you just put something in my face. Oh, we're gonna trip balls. It's the symbol again. Oh, you took off the... Why did you take... You took off the mask. Why? This is what was happening in the nightmares. Did we do bad?
Gabriel!
I was right. So she's being possessed.
I know you now. I can smell his blood in your veins.
No.
His blood.
You cannot change your destiny, or ours.
No.
I will find you. I will destroy you.
No!
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty chains?
What the fuck just happened? So Malia's being possessed by Tetelo. My last ally laid to waste, I ran towards the light. I prayed for one to change my path to give me strength to fight. Okay.
Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the voodoo cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Malia?
Yeah.
Last night she was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they arrived in New Orleans in 1800?
Oh!
Just in time for the voodoo influx. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left
It's all
in the circle
connected.
last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal.
Yes.
The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now. You have to call your great uncle in Germany.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel.
It can
I'll
be.
be in the shop.
Okay. So, the murders that happened in 1810, they're all connected to the Getty family as well. Fucking hell. Okay. Okay, first things first.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Ah, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do.
So there's so much to talk about.
What can you tell?
It sounds as though you have learned much during your investigation in New Orleans. Perhaps you will fill me in when we have a chance to sit down.
Okay.
What do you...
I know only what you have told me. They seem to be very similar to the killings in Gunther's journal.
What?
It was just another American city to me until I started dreaming about you. Now I feel it is not safe for you there. I wish you would leave.
Do you know anything?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I'm afraid I've never heard of it.
Of course.
Do you have any idea what Cabri sans coeur means?
Goat without horns.
No, what does it mean?
It means goat without horns. It's a term used for human sacrifice in voodoo.
Well, let's hope we can avoid any more of that in this family.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid not.
I've heard rumors of a secret hound fool here in New Orleans.
Yeah, I am sure they have a temple there, and probably a very elaborate one. You should not go near it, though. Not alone.
Do you...
Yes. Tetlos people wear animal masks for their rituals, don't they? It is not at all uncommon. Many occult groups are based heavily on animal totems. Animals have such pure, primal traits. Spirituality, good or bad, is about reaching these pure levels. Aggressive and cunning like the snake. Agile and nurturing like the monkey. Even our family is associated with the image of a lion.
Now that I think about it, even in Marais de Tarascon it was like that as well. There really is a connection between this and that.
Do you know anything about Veves?
It is a visual symbol of one or more loa. Each loa has its own sign, which is used to summon it.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is a snake. He is a loa, a voodoo god.
Yes. He's one of the primary Loa of the Gedi tribe.
I see. Good work. That information might prove useful.
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
It is a voodoo loa, is it not?
Yes, a particularly nasty one, so I understand. Have you come across anything about it in your research?
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups. I haven't come across very much specific information.
Okay.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
My library contains many books on the occult and religions.
Of course,
and
being
I
a
have
witch
read
hunter
about
and
some
everything.
particularly evil voodoo cults. But you, at this point, have more direct experience than I.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English.
Oh, I was right.
Schatten
Shadow
means
hunter.
shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Shadow hunter?
Yes. Shadow hunter.
Okay. You have anything more?
Tell me more.
We Ritters have been Schattenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role.
Gods.
Some believe that the role was given us when... but such fantasies cannot be of use to you.
I want to know. Tell me more.
Tell me...
Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. It is out of vogue at the present, but I tell you, shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical. But we know they exist, Gabriel. And we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty. We are the ones who know, Gabriel. As for how, that is something you will have to learn. But it is not easily explained over the phone.
What, do you want me to pack up and go to Germany?
Do you know anything about Rada drums?
Rada drums? You mean ceremonial drums?
Yes. The Gedi tribe uses drummers around the French Quarter as relay messengers to keep track of their business.
Those drums have a ceremonial use, too. It would be useful to know their code, Gabriel.
I had Grace find some information on them.
That's my boy.
So, backstory, since you missed it, is that his lineage, his family lineage, are all, I guess, shadow hunters. It only goes through the men in the family. And so far, every single man in the family has died except for his uncle here and him. Well, his father never told him anything about his family. In fact, he kept them estranged because he didn't want that happening. But all the men suffer from nightly nightmares. His father was actually an artist that would draw a bunch of random messed up shit because of it.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Gedi tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. You remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston?
This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Let's talk about the talisman.
Because I need to get that back, I'm pretty sure.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schattenjägers swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetlo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetlo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel, after this is all over. For now, we must deal with the matter at hand.
Okay. Oh, is there anything more?
Tell me more about...
I believe she truly loved Gunther. After all, she was raised to be her father's daughter. Their religion was not a choice she made, but a duty she endured. How can she be blamed for that? The spirit she has become, that is a different matter. It is utterly evil. I am certain that the lower Tetela bears little resemblance to the woman Tetela was before the burning in Charleston.
Tell me more.
She once was a beautiful and intelligent woman, and she probably did not deserve Gunther's betrayal. But the Tetelo we fight now is more akin to her tribe's dark gods than to anything human in nature.
That makes sense.
How can we regain the talisman?
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetelo's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power.
So in Africa? Do we have to go to Africa?
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, the Ritters. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location.
Yeah.
The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetlo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent.
Yeah.
Also, Tetlo's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went after fleeing Charleston, until now.
Yeah, they came here.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetlo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schattenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
Bye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
Okay. So, if the remains are here in New Orleans, they would be in the Getty family mausoleum, I would assume. That makes sense.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do...
Sure.
I can't...
Okay.
Do you have...
Nope.
Okay, figured as much. Sadly, see what the horoscope says.
There is nothing to up.
No, you're supposed to grab that.
Times Picayune, dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murders case in the papers today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou Saint Jean last night.
I wonder why.
Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghosts of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween.
That's to be expected.
Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy.
Well, so far they've been right about everything. Okay, so if I have to leave, where am I going to get the money? I don't have any money. Unless it's okay for me to take from the till now.
Wishful thinking.
Oh, come on.
Gabriel checks the drawer again, just in case life as we know it changed significantly since he last looked.
Take it.
Gabriel, that's all the change money I have.
Come
Touch
on.
it, and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
Okay, so I have one lead so far. His detective friend Mosley is still missing,
I'm going out for a bit.
so I can't
Be
speak with
careful.
him. I can check the square from the overlook and see if there's anything there. We know the Voodoo Museum is out of it because that's ran by Dr. John himself. Madame Casino is useless now. The bar is useless. So that's just 2 locations I have. So we'll check the overlook first and see if there's anything new in the square. Nothing. 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 The booth is gone, so nothing. So I just have one lead. My message is still up there. I don't have a key though. But it's open. I don't trust you. Trap.
Gabriel hears a faint sound of breaking glass.
Damn. You'd think there'd be a light.
Well, we do have a torch. What is that? Is that to open the door? No, 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 wait, do it again.
There's broken glass on the floor.
Someone's in here. Where? One of these things is not like the other.
That drawer is marked with a pattern like the VV.
Mosley!
Oh shit! Oh, what?
Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh?
Ouch! My head! What the hell was that?
And he's gone.
Gabriel can't.
Okay. Is that all there is?
Crypt drawers line the back wall. Gabriel can't make out the name on that drawer's plaque.
Only one of them had a symbol on it. And there's nothing else.
Crypt. Gabriel.
Okay, so I'm going to assume I can't do anything else. And that was it. How long were we knocked out for? Let's look at the wallet. Maybe there's something useful.
Those. It's a man. There's no. Gabriel opens the wallet and finds Some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card.
That's the money that I need. So I need to make a trip to Germany? Is that what I do? So I don't have any other leads. And we were knocked out by someone. I could try to visit the police station. But they're going to be as useful as ever.
Excuse me, Officer Frick?
Whatever it is, no. Now get out of here before I have you arrested for disturbing the peace.
Okay, now they don't even want to talk to me. Then again, it's not a surprise. They're all in on it. I think I do need to get the hell out of here.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now."
Excuse me?
Call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
No, it's not.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, I'm gonna go to Germany, I guess. Book me a flight.
Got any ideas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what I mean. How do I... Okay, maybe I'll just make a phone call myself. Do I even have a number to the travelling agency?
Somewhere.
I do. 585-1130.
Those two.
I forgot. What was it? 585-1130.
I'm doing the...
No, use the telephone. Three 80.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
How much for a trip to Rittersburg, Germany?
Rittersburg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty. Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his ticket at the New Orleans International Airport.
Okay. I'll have my out. Okay, let her know.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but how on earth could you afford?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my god. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I miss you too, Grace.
And then we just leave. I guess.
Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course.
Where's the airport? Ah, there.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport and boards a plane for Munich.
Wolfgang?
Hello. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight. Oh, kommen Sie bitte, Herren. I mean, come in,
Sure.
please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
Oh, great.
So
That's
that-
all I need.
So he went to Africa.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a ritter, no? I am just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there is anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, Miss,
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
So he left to Africa without us. We know where his bedroom is. We don't know the rest of this layout, so we can investigate that. But before we do anything, we're going to stop here. It is that time. I'm in Germany. Okay, that's good enough.
There is not...
That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that. So, I think we'll continue this tomorrow. I may stream a little bit earlier, just because I don't have any plans whatsoever. And I guess the day after we'll continue with the Metroid. Play more of that. Same with Sunday. And then after Sunday we're going to take a break, because I'm going to have to do some script writing for what I've accomplished so far in this game. But in the meantime, enjoy this track by As Kurd and MKN. Big ass. See you next time. Love yourself, love each other. Ta.